to another episode. My name is Bertrand. I'm your friend. I'm your dad. I'm your uncle. I'm your brother. I'm that person that's here to tell you the truth. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel, especially when you get out of a relationship because the world is blurry and you need to get back on track. Confidence is key in helping you bounce back. Now, today is a reaction video. And this one comes from a stripper who's telling us what she learned working at the strip club. Now, before we see this clip, gotta ask, is she giving this information for business purposes or romance purposes? Also, think about this. Wife, companion, fun girl, or gold digger? And then the most important question is, why is she telling us what she learned? Let's check her out.
The strip club really did teach me that men will get into relationships and waste a woman's time for years and years and years. And what's really crazy is the financial aspect, because a lot of the men that were in the club spending money on women had wives or girlfriends or long-time fiancés that were working 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet. These girls were nurses, RNs, like the kind of labor where you're working 12 and 13-hour shifts, coming home super late, coming home super tired, and all the while your man's been at the strip club giving women his money. Are you out of your mind? I will forever have a bone to pick with the type of women that comment on these videos and are like, well, because at the end of the day, you're literally arguing for other women suffering. Like, I'm sorry, but there's nothing harder than working a long shift. Shout out to the nurses, shout out to the RNs, shout out to the cocktail waitresses, shout out to the girls out here on their grind. But at the end of the day, if the man that you deal with, you come home from a long shift like that and he's been at the club spending money on other women, he can go to hell. Like, that's not a man that really gives a damn about you. I'm so sorry, but I just don't believe a man can sit there and watch you work your butt off and then take his money out of his pocket and contribute it to another woman's life. You're telling me that you're working for fun? You're telling me that you're going to work for 13 hours because you have no bills to pay and you just like doing it? Like, please be for real and start with the girls that are like, oh, well, maybe they want to have a career. Yeah, that's fine. But at the end of the day, as a man, be at home. Don't you guys see the guy on TikTok who his wife works like 24-hour shifts? He packs her lunches. Like, don't you guys see this guy who sits there and makes lunch for his wife, adjusts every food to her diet, packs her lunch up, supports her? The type of men that are out here that are so good.
Shut up. Shut the up. Listen, this woman is gaslighting every single woman out there. First of all, we live in stripper culture, and this woman is a stripper, gaslighting every single woman out there. She is a pretender, meaning she's the woman who's pretending as if she wants to do this or she wants to do that. We can even see it in her makeup. Listen, I'm not trying to disrespect her in any way, shape, or fashion, but I can't even tell you guys if she's attractive or not because she's covered, she's plastered in makeup. That's the first telltale sign that she is a pretender. Next, let me go ahead and say this. This is business, but this is a bad business deal. And the reason this is a bad business deal is because she is a pretender, right? Now, let's get into all the reasons why this is a bad business deal. Number one, she's fooling all the women out there. All she has to do is say those buzzwords and those catchphrases like period and oh my god, right? Like all of those dumbass phrases that women use to, I guess, relate to each other. She's doing it, but she is not the woman who really should be doing it because she's in the strip club. Now, let's get right into the next thing because it goes hand in hand, right? First, she's fooling the women, right? Because she's actually a woman who's selling dreams. This is what she's doing for a living. She's selling dreams. So when she gives a shout out to the women out there, all the hardworking women, I'm saying to myself, no. How in the hell can she shout out the women who are in long-term relationships? This woman talked about men having long-term relationships, whether it be a wife or a girlfriend, and the man is wasting time. Well, what I know about strip clubs is men who go to the strip clubs are usually married. And the reason that married men go to strip clubs is because they're in a sexless marriage, meaning there's no intimacy in their marriage. They're not getting any at home. So they're going out to find it. Now, there are other men who go out to the strip clubs, and these guys are actually usually big tippers. But I don't think all the big tippers have nurses at home that they're getting the money from and giving the money to another woman. The fact that she's selling women a dream.
He's been at the club spending money on other women. He can go to hell. Like,
it sucks because this sounds like a stripper who saw one of her best clients go to another stripper, and she seems to be mad about it because she knows his story, or she knows some things about her. Maybe that guy also sold her a story. Now she's mad that he's gone. To me, that's just what it sounds like, right? Because that's kind of how the game go. You get what you want from one woman that you have no commitment to, and you go right to the next woman that you can get something from that you don't have a commitment to, especially when you're in the strip club. So it's really hard for them to have a real sense of reality because not all men are the same. In fact, she is the woman that all of the long-time wives, girlfriends, fiancés, this is the woman that they have to worry about.
Shout out to the RN, shout out to the cocktail waitresses, shout out to the girls out here on their grind. But at the end of the day,
this is the woman that men say, hey, you want a high value man? And what I realize when people say high value to a woman, like, they're thinking moralistically about it, whereas men, we're thinking about the accolades, the awards, the notches, the badges, the stripes, the awards, whatever it was, the prizes, right? The trophies. We're thinking about everything that shows how valuable this person is, because not everybody has stripes, prizes, right? Not everybody has all those things. So women are being fooled by this woman because she's making herself sound like she belongs to their tribe.
Are you out of your mind?
She actually does it. So when men say, ladies, you're going to be sharing, this is the woman that you're going to be sharing your man with, especially if you're not laying down with him, especially if you're not intimate with this man, because all it takes for her is a couple dollars. That's it. And guess what? If he can find a way to scrape up or put together a couple dollars, he can go get this woman. So ladies, this is the woman you're sharing your men or your man with. This is the woman. This is why I tell men, reinvent yourself. Get your shit together. Get your money up. Better mind, better body, better finances. The reason why is because you have options. You're able to live a lifestyle that you want to live, where you're actually doing fun things. Next is adapt to dating, because this woman really tried to make it seem as if she's looking for a good guy herself, when there's plenty of good guys out here and she doesn't have one. So this is why I'm telling you guys, adapt to dating, because a rotten apple can make you sick.
What's wrong with that?
Next, enjoy the hookup culture, fellas. We live in the best time in human history because the internet has connected us in a way where we have access to people we never would have had access to. We're connected to people we would have never been connected to. Business is a lot easier because of how you can connect and promote and advertise your business or yourself on the internet. This is the best time to be alive. Now, when it comes to a stripper, you have to understand she may be in all of these. Friends with benefits, situationships, flings. She may be somebody's vacay bae. And most importantly, she is the pretender. She is the one who's acting like she really wants to be in a relationship. Now, if she wants to be in a relationship, she's definitely going about this the wrong way. Why? Because when you're a stripper, what man is really going to trust you? So, I do have a question for you guys. Have you dated a stripper before? If you have, what was your experience? Comment under this video. Remember, when you're watching these videos, you are becoming a better version of yourself. That means you 2.0. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.